Perfect, perfect, perfect. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy RJ Car Reviews. Just remember, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you think about the channel. So today I have a special review to do. I am at Ford, the Ford dealership in Long Island, New York, Garden City. Let's get a quick of that. So big shout out to Ford for letting me come down here today and doing a review on this beast right here. Finally, I finally got to do a review on one of my favorite Mustangs of all, the Shelby GT350. What a thing of beauty this thing is, man. It's just a beautiful car all around. So basically I'm gonna go over pretty much all the details on all the features that this car provides. Exhaust clip, go over some performance data, such a sexy back. Just doing a quick walk around, showing how good this car looked from every angle. Every angle. I don't think Ford missed a beat on this car. Every angle this car looks good. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into this. So the exterior color that we're looking at is the white with the optional blue stripe going down the front of the hood and all the way across the top of the car, and it finishes off in the back of the car. To me, I love the racing stripes that's going down the middle of the car. It actually gives the car a much more aggressive look. Not that it needs any more aggression, but this front end is actually really aggressive. You have your front spoiler. Also says Shelby on the front of it. Actually, this car is actually really low to the bottom, so you have to definitely be careful driving over, going off curbs or driveways. Comes with the LED turn signals. Comes standard with HID headlamps. Got a GT350 badge. Really have to say this car is really sexy. Coming to the side, you have some more detailed GT350 badging on the side of the car, the front fender. A side skirt. You have your vents right here. This is to help cool the brakes. Looking at the front tires, so right here you're looking at blacked out 19-inch rims. I believe this is 19 by 10 in the front and 19 by 11 in the back. Michelin Pilot Super Sport 295/35/19. extremely grippy tires. I mean, if you opt out for the GT350R, you get the Michelin Pilot Super Sport, I think the Cup 2s. This does come standard with the 15.2 inch Brembo 2-piece rotors and 6-piston Brembo caliper in the front. Standard 15 inches in the back with the 4-piston Brembo calipers. So you definitely have some good stopping power for this beast. Just look at those tires. It's already sticking out. Extremely wide, 305, 35, 19s. Standard. When Ford was building this car, they were looking for more track use versus quarter mile. Not that a quarter mile is sluggish in this car. I believe it tracks a 12.2 at 117, if I'm not mistaken, 115, 117 miles an hour, which is not bad. This car does weigh a lot. I believe it's at 4,200 pounds. Some more details. You have your blacked out side mirrors. I just think they did such a great job building this car. This is a 2016 and it's actually currently for sale. So going around to the back, you have your spoiler. More GT badge, GT Cobra badge. The stripes just look so nice going all the way down to the back. You have your quad exhaust, the rear diffuser. This car looks so sexy. Ford kept it traditional with those brake lights, old school brake lights. You have your backup camera. Yes, this car is equipped with backup camera. This GT350 actually comes standard with your keyless entry. As long as you have the key in your pocket, all you have to do is just come up to the door, press that once to lock it, wait a few seconds, automatically opens. Lock, opens up automatically. All right, going inside, you have your black with the suede insert, suede / leather interior. Now there's two options. You have your regular sports seat, and also you have the option of the Recaro seats. Me personally, these seats are actually really comfortable, but I definitely would have opted out for the Recaro seats. These are power seats, which is pretty nice. Let's put that back. A lot of standard features that comes in the GT350. Let's just take a look under the hood. And believe me, when I tell you this car is heavy, just lifting that hood felt like a good 25-30 pounds. It's a heavy hood. It definitely feel like a old school muscle car. So this is definitely a rev happy car. It's a rev happy 5.2 liter V8. We call this the Voodoo. Called the Voodoo motor. And it actually shares the same, almost the same characteristics of the base Mustang GT. But this one here, this is the Mustang, the Coyote, which it comes standard in the 5.0. That's 435 horsepower. This one here bumps up to 526 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 429 foot-pounds of torque at only 4,700 RPM. So this thing is no slouch. Definitely thing of beauty. Alright. Oh man, step right in. Ooh, just sitting right in this seats. These seats are actually not bad. Like I said before, they're real comfortable seats. The one thing about the GT, and I believe all these Mustangs, they do sit very high, the seat. Feels like it could be lower. I'm sitting as low as possible, and it's definitely still feel really high for a sports car. But just going around inside the car, you can see definitely did a nice job. You have your nice leather material all around here, some hard plastic here, some more leather here. You got your GT, I'm not sure if you can see that, GT350 badge. I know it's a little dark in here. Just going around the car, looks extremely good. Looking at the back, you have literally no room back here, no space. So if you have small kids, which I do, but I have 3, it's gonna be a little tight back there. But a car like this, definitely, you know, you buy it for your own personal enjoyment. So just looking around the car, looking at the steering wheel. You know, steering wheel is one of my favorite things in the car. Let's adjust this, and actually the steering wheel sticks out a lot. Has a nice grip feel to it. The Alcantara going around a portion of the steering wheel. You have your flat bottom wrapped in leather. You have your Cobra sign. A lot of buttons going on in the middle of the steering wheel, so pretty much you don't have to touch the radio for anything. This one I believe is a fully loaded, comes equipped with the navigation screen. Turn that on in a second. Standard with your push to start. And I like the way they detail this red ignition button. You know, a lot of other cars companies, they just the ignition button just pretty much just blends into whatever color the car is, interior of the car is. This one stands out really nice. Let's press it. Looking at the dials, 200 miles an hour tack. Turn this AC off. So this is definitely a rev happy car. I mean, what muscle car you know that can rev out at 8,200 RPM? It's amazing to see a 9,000 tachymeter in a muscle car. You know, to rev out at 82. I remember when I had my Integra Type R, how much fun it was to rev out at 9,000 RPM. You know, banging off the rev limiter. It's a blast. So I can imagine how this bad boy feel at 500 plus horsepower, 400 plus foot-pounds of torque, and you know, you could rev out at 8,200 RPMs. Man, this car must be a beast to drive. Hopefully one day I'll come back down to the dealership and allow me to drive it. They really get nervous with people driving these cars. No matter if it's used or new, you know, you pretty much have to be a buyer to drive it. As you can see, coming through the center section here, you have your navigation screen. You have all your buttons. Let me just turn it fully on. So down here you have all your good switches. So obviously your hazard, this is your traction control, and this is the big boy right here. So this right here opens up the exhaust fully. You can have it in a normal mode, and you can have it pretty much in, I'll just call it race mode, where the exhaust, it's open completely and you can hear the full sound of the exhaust. You have all your climate control buttons right in here. Pretty simple, really easy to use. You have your oil pressure gauge up here, and also you have your temperature gauge. I mean, not bad overall for a modern day sports car. To me, I think this is a perfect setup in a sports car, because you don't really need too much in these type of cars. Me personally, if I would be buying this car, I would definitely get a navigation. I pretty much have the same setup like the way this guy set his up. Nice little details in the steering wheel. This handbrake is so high. Nice feeling gear shifter, nice armrest. The only thing I would definitely change in this car would be the seat height. It's definitely high. It feels like it just needs to be a little bit lower. Visibility is not bad. Visibility in the back, definitely not bad. The GT350 badge imprinted in the seats. And to be honest with you, these seats are actually not bad at all. You know, I know the Recaro seats definitely look amazing in this car, but definitely, you know, this type of car, if you want to take a long road trip, these seats would be the seats that you would want to sit in on a long road trip. Comes standard with your power windows, power door locks. Comes with Ford Sync. Automatic headlights. So let's start it up and see what that exhaust note sounds like. We're gonna wrap this one up. Again, this one big shout out to Ford for letting me come out here and reviewing this car. Turn everything off. It's a straight beauty. Unbelievable. Alright, like I said, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. You know, like, comment, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of this video. And until the next video, peace.